Hey, Team 180. So we're doing the Team 180 call for tonight. Obviously, we're recording it ahead of time because I have some prior commitments tonight that I will be busy with. But I wanted to make sure, as always, to get the information to you and just really, not miss any time because our time is so valuable. So I want to make the most of it. Um, and a couple announcements real quick. First of all, I just want to say thank you for being flexible with me. That is a big deal. I understand. I know that, I know that you make that time on Monday nights to be on live. So just wanted to say thanks for listening to the recording. Okay, so real quick, couple announcements before I dive in. First of all is if you haven't seen, I am posting or I've posted on our Team 180 page about an upcoming Push to Emerald group that Liz Patton and I are actually doing together. So she is Michelle Meyer's top coach on her team. I think she's 6-star diamond, but she is a fantastic coach, really great leader, and she has agreed to team up with me to do a 5-day intensive Push to Emerald group. And I'm excited about this group because it's going to require a little extra commitment, but it is designed to really help you get to Emerald ASAP. So, and I'm gonna, the document that's there, it talks about why it's important to be Emerald, all of the things that come with being Emerald, and as a coach, why that needs to be the first step that you get done right away. So this Push to Emerald group is going to be 5 days. We start, we'll add you to the group this weekend, and then we start officially on Monday. So Monday through Friday, we'll have a Zoom call that you're required to be on Monday night, and that's going to, allow us to kind of share some things with you and then kickstart the 5 days together. And so it's going to be absolutely worth your time. I promise. I would not do something that I would felt like wasn't worth your time. So please, please, please let me know if you're interested in doing this Push to Emerald group. And because if you're a coach, and you'd like to just at least be earning your money back on Shakeology every month, get to Emerald. That way that's happening for you, regardless of whether or not you get the chance to sit down and really work your business during the week or every day. So you always want to get to Emerald and stay there. So then the next thing, of course, after that, so this is the prerequisite for those of you we want to, if you're already Diamond or already Emerald, then you're fine. But you need to be Emerald in order to join our Push to Diamond. I don't know exactly the name of it yet, but our Push to Diamond group that Liz Patton, Summer Phoebus, and myself are going to run. So that's going to be a pretty awesome group as well that's going to be happening after this. So that more info to come on that, so just stay tuned. So that's coming up. Now, next week, so August 31st on Monday, we're going to have our live business opportunity webinar. So that's going to be live next Monday night, a week from today, on August 31st. Our normal call time, it should be about 8:30. I may start the call just a few minutes early, so stay tuned and keep your eyes peeled for that, because I have that Zoom call happening at 9. So I may have to start our call about 5 minutes early, but I'll let you know. So with that in mind, with knowing that next week, next Monday, I'm going to present the business for your potential coaches. So I'm taking a lot of the responsibility off of your shoulders to present the business, right? So all you have to do is invite these people to be on this call to listen to the business opportunity. So that way I do it for you and you can kind of understand how to present the business if you're uncomfortable or not sure yet. So because I'm doing that, this call right now is super valuable, because what I want you to do as you are taking notes on this call, on this recording, I want you to make a list of names. So I'm going to talk about all of the different things to look for in people who would make great potential coaches. Okay, so as I'm talking through this, people are probably going to start popping in your mind. Like, you're probably going to have names and faces pop in your mind. As that happens, write their name down. So I want you to be making a list of names during this call, after we're done with this call, because these are the people that this week I want you to send a personal message, send a text message, pick up the phone, meet them for coffee, talk with these people about the coaching opportunity. But what you're going to do is you're just going to invite them to the call for next week. Unless you want to give them the full business opportunity, that's fantastic too. Oops, I just dropped my pen. Hold on. if you want to do that, if you want to present the business, that's fantastic. But what I wanted to do is allow you to have a list of names from today that you're going to work off of, and you're going to invite these people to the call on Monday. All right, so keep that in mind. So let's dive in. So how do you know what to look for in people who you need to present the business to, who you think would make great coaches, people you really want on your team? Too many of us get hung up and we stop right here before we start inviting because we're like, oh, I'm just not totally sure who to invite. I don't know who would really want to do this, who'd be interested. And that alone, when we tell ourselves we're just not sure, like, oh, I don't know that I have anybody to invite, we never put the effort and time into actually inviting. We never go out on a limb and just start doing it anyway. We kind of stop ourselves because that fear keeps us from making it happen, from having these conversations, from creating this list of names to work off of. And so there's not going to be any more excuses after this call for you, because everybody knows a good deal of people that you could talk to about the coaching opportunity or about the products. And as a coach, if you want to be successful in this business, you've got to take a step outside of your comfort zone and start having some conversations. And you can't just chalk it up to the fact that you live in a small town, or that you're an introvert, or that you have 5 kids at home and you can't really talk to anybody, or, there's no excuses. Those are things that you just allow yourself to believe that are reasons that you can't succeed. But the truth is we all have equal playing field, no matter how busy we are. It's just how we choose to spend our time and how we use that time. Are we investing it into people? Are we making new connections? Are we presenting the business? Because we all are on equal playing fields. So let's dive in. So what do you need to look for? Who are the people that you should have I'll say a green flag, because not a red flag means bad. So you have a green flag go up because you're like, hey, this person would probably make a really good coach. So let's go through it. Number 1, the people who are really active in your challenge groups. So anyone who, now they don't have to be like leading the challenge group basically, but they just need to be very active. So people who, are posting every day, who are sharing their pictures, sharing recipes, giving honest updates of what's going on in their workouts and their healthy eating and their life. So the people who are active, who are constantly there, who are going to give you an update, throughout the week, and who are going to be there. The best coaches, I will say this because this has been such a great, this has been a business builder for me, is that the best coaches come from challenge groups. The best coaches, because they love the products, they fall in love with it, they see how the challenge groups are run, so they know what to do when they start their own challenge groups. And they're people who fall in love with the community and the accountability. And these are people who can just buy in from the beginning because you set them up in a challenge group. So anybody who's in your challenge group, those are the first people I want you to look at. Those are the first people whose names I want you to go down the list and say, okay, these are the people I need to start with to potentially present the opportunity to them. So other people who may repeat your group, so challengers who may come back for more, who may do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of your challenge groups because they love it. That's an incredible opportunity to say, hey, I know you've wanted to join my challenge groups, you've been a part of a few, and I think it would be an awesome opportunity for you to become a coach and start your own groups because of the amount of people that who you could influence and encourage, just like you've been encouraged in this group. I think it's your time to spread your wings and fly a little bit, So make sure that you talk to the people who are repeating your groups. Have these conversations because they love it. They keep coming back for more. So that is a great opportunity for you to say, hey, let's get you set up as a coach so that you can do this for your family and friends and for the people around you, and you can actually start earning an income from what you're doing. You're a part of this group, but you can start earning an income when you become a coach and start getting people connected to the products and then in your own groups. And it's extra accountability, as we know as coaches. Those challenge groups, they keep me accountable. I probably wouldn't be working out right now if I didn't have my challenge groups, my boot camps. Well, there's partial truth to that. They encourage others. So look for people who encourage other people in your groups. So they're the ones in there saying, hey, awesome job. You look great. You can do this. Hey, I've been there too. This is how I'm feeling as well, so you're not alone. Just look for those people who are encouraging others. Those are some of the best coaches because they really truly care about the heart and they're willing to, always give feedback and encouragement as needed, and that makes a phenomenal coach. So the people who are encouraging, those are always people that you want to present the business to because they may not know how to plug in and really encourage. I know for me, I say that because that's my natural tendency above anything else is just to encourage people. I mean, I wish I could have more tough love. That's just not part of my personality. But encouraging is, and I feel like that's a gift that God's given me. So I want to use that. And sometimes I just don't really know how to use that and where to plug in. And a lot of people don't. So if you were to say, hey, you've been such an encouragement, and I really think you'd make an incredible coach to encourage the people around you, they may say, yeah, I think that's a great idea. I'd love to encourage. I'd love to pour into people around me. I just didn't know how. I've heard that before. Now, another thing to look for is the people in your groups who are committed. So the people who are showing up every day, doing their workouts, really committed to the group and the process and the conversations. Those are the people that you want to present the business to. They're people who are sold out. They're committed and they're participating because they believe in what's going on. They believe that by participating, it's going to help them, it's going to help the group, it's going to help people around them. So they've bought in. If they're committed and they're participating, it means they've bought in. And so you've got to have a conversation with those people. You cannot let them slip through your fingers because it's just opening a whole new door to a whole new group of people that you can't necessarily, reach out to, but that these people in your challenge groups can. So, number 1 is talk to the people who are active in your challenge groups. First and foremost, you need to go start writing down those names right now of those people in your challenge groups who stick out to you, whose names come up every day that you're like, ooh, I'm so glad she posts all the time. Have that conversation. Invite them to this business opportunity call. Number 2, the people who are repeat customers. So, a big given is anybody who loves Shakeology. Anybody who loves Shakeology, I always present the opportunity to them because discount coaches are great, and also you're helping them out. You're doing them a favor because as a coach, even with the business fee, the website fee, they're still saving over $25 a month on Shakeology. Be a friend. Tell them about this opportunity. Help them save money. It's a win-win, right? So make sure if they love Shakeology, it should be a given, just something you just automatically do to present the business to them. So make sure you're doing that. So repeat customers who purchase the workout programs, like new programs that come out. When you have people who are constantly buying the new stuff that comes out, those people make great coaches because they love a program, they love Beachbody, that they're wanting to always get the newest and greatest because they know that these workouts work, that these programs provide incredible results when you stick to them, and that they're convenient. So anybody who's constantly buying the latest program from you and always asking you, hey, when is this coming out? Hey, I've seen this advertised. Can you tell me more about it? I'm interested. I love this. I love T25. I'd love to jump into this one. Or I loved PiYo, so I need something different. I'd love to do this. So talk to those people about being coaches. They make phenomenal coaches because they are sold out and bought into the workout programs, and I'm sure that it has changed their fitness because it makes everything so convenient and easy for them on their lives when they're working out at home, just like my mama friends. Anybody who is curious about the post that you have. So anytime you see somebody who is commenting on a lot of your posts, so people who are always commenting, their name keeps coming up, you see them, they're frequent people to your pages, those people make fantastic coaches because they're interested in what you're doing. They believe in what you're doing. They don't feel like you're doing something that is salesy or ingenuine. Just ingenuine, is that the right word? That is not genuine. We'll just go with that. They believe in what you're doing, and so they're going to post and they're going to interact with you. And so those people you want to have a conversation with. But when you approach them, make sure that you're asking them, about their health and fitness. What's going on with them? What's their current routine like? What is their health history like? What are their goals? Make sure that you're really striking up conversation before we bring up the business opportunity. That way, if this is a good fit for them, if presenting the business to them, is the right thing to do or not, because they may love your stuff but be a sold out CrossFit person. And we're not here to take people away from CrossFit. We're just here to help people figure out if Beachbody programs are the way to go for them personally. So make sure that you're talking to any repeat customers, whether they are repeat Shakeology, repeat workout program, or they're just repeat customers in the sense that they're always coming up, that they're actively engaging with you on your social media. Okay, number 3, somebody who would make a great coach is somebody who has fitness as a big part of their life or their lifestyle. So somebody who is just always posting their workouts, somebody who loves health and fitness, somebody who's committed to their health. Maybe they've had a really great lifestyle change. Whether or not it's Beachbody, you're able to talk to those people because fitness is a part of their life, and they've made it a big part of their lifestyle. Maybe they're posting healthy recipes all the time. Maybe they're posting quick workout videos. You never know. I mean, make sure that these people are not already Beachbody coaches, but these are going to be people who have, shown that they really incorporate fitness into their life. Okay, another thing is personal trainers make great coaches, and you may think, that's weird because you're working at a gym. Why would they make great coaches if you're trying to promote something that they don't have to go to the gym for? Good question. I'm so glad you asked. Personal trainers make great coaches because of the opportunity for them to have a place for their personal clients to go if they can't get to the gym. So somebody who's a personal trainer who's also a Beachbody coach can say, hey, I'm going to work with you at the gym, and on your days that you can't get to the gym, here's a workout for you to do at home. Boom. Double whammy. They are able to coach them in person or train them in person, coach them through an at-home workout program. And personal trainers, once they fall in love with Shakeology, that's a great person to have on your team who's going to promote Shakeology in addition to a very healthy diet, and promote the workouts as well. So it goes hand in hand, even though it may seem a little weird, but personal trainers really do make great coaches. And that's honestly why I decided to get my personal training certification, is because I know that, yes, right now, this stage of my life, being at home with 2 little ones, I can't go to the gym and train people every week. I'm not training anybody currently because that's just not that's not a smart move for me to make as I'm trying to build my business. But I know that I'm able to point people to at-home programs, and if and when I decide to start personally training somebody, I have that option too. So they make great people too. Now, side note, as we're segueing off there a little bit, nurses and teachers also make great coaches. We've got a lot of them on our team, and you may be a nurse or a teacher. They make phenomenal coaches because they're organized. They care deeply about people. About the well-being of people, and they just typically have hearts of gold. And they just love on people in different ways. So we will be finishing our team call with a little visitor. Somebody woke up from her nap and is going to join us. So anyways, we are moving on to our 4th point, and that is to recruit people and have the conversation about the business with people who are unhappy in their current job. So anybody who seems kind of miserable where they're at, and somebody who maybe also lacks direction of what they want to do for work, like what job they want to do, because a lot of people, are just doing a job to earn a paycheck, and too many people work without passion, without purpose. And so if you know people who are just miserable in their job, who may have an interest in fitness or may have an interest in working from home, this is such an incredible opportunity that we have to be able to share with people. And so if you know anybody who is not happy in their current job, invite them to this business opportunity. What a better way to get them plugged into a group of people who care, a community of people who care, get them going in their own health and fitness journey. Something that's going to impact them, but impact their family as well. And then it allows them to do something that they can become passionate about, that gives them purpose, that's bigger than themselves. It gives them the chance to work from home. So I know a lot of moms I've talked to who are so miserable in their job, not because of the job necessarily, but because they want to be home with their kids so desperately. We all know moms that way. We all know working moms who feel that way. And so make a list of their names, have conversations with them. And it's not that we're trying to get everybody to leave their current job, but what if you had one person who you invited to this business opportunity webinar who was so miserable in her job or his job, and if it's a mom, this opportunity, if she really dives in and builds the business, she's able to be at home with her kids and never miss those memories with them, making memories and seeing milestones. She's not going to miss those things. She's going to be there. And all because you invited her to a business opportunity webinar and you took that chance. I mean, think of the implications that has. So I want you to make a list of the people who you feel may need, purpose and may enjoy this opportunity for that reason. So that's number 4. So if they're unhappy in their current job, make sure you invite them and strike up conversation with them about, maybe just try and figure out if fitness is something that they would ever enjoy doing, because that's a big part of what we do, clearly. Okay, so I want to remind you of something, because as you're making your list and as you start having conversations this week and as you invite people to the opportunity webinar next week, here's a stat that it might be a little discouraging, but I want you to listen. So the statistic is that only 1 out of 10 coaches that you sign onto your team are actually going to build the business. They're actually going to dive in with both feet, start recruiting, start selling challenge packs, start, just hitting the ground and running, okay? So only 1 out of 10 are going to do that. I know that's true for my business. It's true for so many, and it sounds discouraging, but I say it because as you're making this list, having conversations, inviting people, you're going to have a lot of people say no. You're going to have a few people say yes. And out of those few people, not everybody's going to work the business. And I don't want you to be discouraged by that. I want you to be encouraged and understand that there are people out there who are waiting for an opportunity like this, who are waiting for somebody to say, hey, come check this out. Become a part of this community. Become a part of something bigger than yourself. There's people out there right now waiting for you to invite them to do that. And so why be afraid to say, hey, do you have 30 minutes on Monday night to listen to this business opportunity? I've thought about you. Your name keeps coming up in my head for all of these reasons, and I just feel like I want you to know about this opportunity. Whether or not you feel like it's a good fit for you, I'd love for you to just listen. You just don't know. But what I want you to do is I want you to have those names, invite them, have conversations with them, but I also want you to keep adding names to that list. Can always grow that list of potential coach names. Always. So, because you're going to want to find those 1 out of 10 coaches who are going to build their business and run with it the way that you are. So keep recruiting. Keep recruiting. When you're doing this week, no cold call messaging. Don't make a message template that you're sending out to everybody, because you and I both know that we all get spammed by all kinds of other network marketing companies and friends who are in them, who are just sending you a cold call, 12-paragraph message saying, hey, you should really try this product because of all of these amazing features that it has, and they've never even stopped to ask you if you're even into skin products or supplements or jewelry or whatever. They don't know your story. They don't know if that's something that you need or would even enjoy or want. And so don't be those people. Please, please don't be those people. We're here. Our whole job, our job was created so that we could figure out what people need and hold their hand to make sure that they get the best results possible, not to force products on people who don't need them, right? So no cold call messaging. Okay, we're sliding down here. There we go. So let me encourage you with this, like I was saying before. Not everybody's going to say yes to you about this opportunity, but you've gotta share this opportunity with people, because you have no idea the impact that it's going to have on the lives of the people around you. You have no idea who will join as a coach and who will experience true life change through this opportunity. So you've got to share it. Anybody who says no, it's not a personal thing. It's just that they don't understand the opportunity fully. Maybe don't feel like it's a good fit. Maybe they don't enjoy fitness or health at all. So if it's a no, it's not because they're saying no to you. They're just saying no to the opportunity for right now. And I want you to remember that. But always treat people the way you would want to be treated when you invite them. Have conversations the way that you would want to be invited to this opportunity webinar. And I promise you, if you do those things, you'll have a lot of people joining you, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of people joining your team, now and in the future, because when you treat people the way that you'd want to be treated, you're going to go far in every aspect of life. So, with all of these things said, I just want to encourage you, take the time. If you're writing down people's names right now, make sure that you set aside time every day during the week to have conversations with everybody on that list. Get everybody on that list, if you can, on the business opportunity call. And I promise I'll present the business the best way I know how, to where they will be intrigued and want to be a part of our community to really influence the lives of the people in their lives. And so that's my promise to you. If you promise to invite your people to grow your business and to really become such a great force in ending the trend of obesity. So that's my promise. Make sure you're talking to everybody on your list. If you have any questions about this, always contact me or contact your upline and we'll talk you through it. But please don't miss the business opportunity webinar on Monday. Let's just say we'll start about 8:25. I will post it on our group though, just to make sure. So, all right, you guys, thanks so much for listening to the recording. Again, thanks for being flexible, and let me know whatever questions you have, and we will talk to you guys very soon. Say bye. Bye, everybody. See you guys.